Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
So in case you're wondering who's to blame for all the readings, that's me. That is me. YouTube user, thank you for your double donation. Bartman, thank you. Andrew, hope you get better soon, man. You only got one functioning arm, man. That's rough. Darcy, welcome. Sarah, welcome. JT, thank you for your PayPal donation. And welcome. JT has a question about a photo issue. What about the photos? Will they be in trouble for photos getting out, for photos wandering the internet? Will they be getting in trouble for that? If I'm going to be a photo wandering around the internet, I'm going to be a photo with a beautiful art picture at least. I mean, at least we got some art still. At least we got some art still. The Revival Art Tarot is what we're doing today. At least we got a little bit of artwork left. Let's find out what is the artwork doing today, and if we're going to get some trouble for releasing any photos out there on the internet or wherever they're releasing them to, or handing them out, or I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but I want to find out with the Page of Wands. Oh, Seven of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, I do think they will get in trouble indeed for anything they do with any photos that are not approved, not authorized by the person who the photo was there. So you do have the Seven of Cups here. You are sort of looking out. You are sort of getting these things done. You are sort of looking around there. Fatine is back. Welcome, Fatine. Good to see you as always. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. But yeah, you do have a Seven of Cups. In other words, there are things out there. There are sort of an ethereal feel to the Seven of Cups, and there has been something released and whatnot. So if you're looking for something being released, it looks like it's out there. And Temperance says we do get in trouble. We have somebody sort of watching over us and basically, looking a little judgmental here, like what's going on. Joan, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, the Temperance card said there are going to be some consequences to be paid for anything that gets released. Because the Page of Wands, it says you should not be releasing anything without the full consent of every party involved. So I do think there are some consequences to be paid for this, for the photos. All right, let's see who is next. Think about a YouTube user. He's got the double, triple shot tonight. We got a question about Ann. What is going on with Ann? Ann's birthday is today. Oh my. I didn't wish him, but I got very emotional last night. Posted a post about his birthday and then nuked it later. Did he see this? Fatine, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. We got Sweet Banana Berry. Oh, man, a lot of jokes there. Sweet Banana Berry it is. Welcome. Let me know, Sweet Banana Berry. Let me know, what's your question? What kind of sweet banana questions do you got? Because, I mean, if you're going to eat a banana, it might as well be a sweet banana is what I'm saying. All right, we got a little emotional. We did some posts. And, we got a little bit emotional, a little bit choked up over here. And we posted about Ann's birthday. So what is Ann going to do? Did they see that? The Seven of Wands, they got defensive about it. They did indeed see it. The devil, it activated something within them. They were not happy. They were not happy about this for sure. I think that they were trying to avoid, or they're trying to, get in that mode of, I don't really want to be involved with that. Love Apples, welcome to the stream. But you do have that devil action. They're sort of looking down, sort of putting the hand on the breast, apparently. I mean, the devil's getting in there. The devil needs to eat something. I mean, you're looking at skin and bones up here. You need to eat something. The devil needs a steak or something. I mean, that's what it is. The Ten of Cups, though. The Ten of Cups. So they were glad to hear it, even if they did, all right? Darcy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Hey, Darcy, I mean, hey, if you like bananas, everybody likes nanners. I'm just going to say it. But yeah, the Ten of Cups, they appreciated the sentiment. They really did, right? They appreciated the emotions. They appreciated the sentiment, but they're just not ready for that interaction. They're just not ready to go there. So you do have the devil action, right? A little bit of like, oh my, I wish that wouldn't have been up in there. But then you have the Seven of Wands, a little bit of a defensive thing for it. But yeah, that is the way it is, that is the way it is. The doors were closed for him. Well, that's not a good birthday wish. YouTube user, That's why they got a little bit defensive in there. That little devil action coming out there. I mean, you gotta be careful. How's N feeling about me and our connection? Well, probably not good now. I mean, if you went on there and you're cussing them out and stuff, they're probably, that's probably not conducive to a good relationship. I'm just guessing. Like I know anything about a good relationship. Mine are trash. Mine are just a wrecking ball. I come in. Here's what I do in a relationship. I come in with a wrecking ball and I destroy everything. But that's just me. And that's how I roll. Fatine and Omar is back. All right, Fatine, we got you in the queue. All right, you're after Banana Berry. Or no, you're before and after Banana Berry. You're wrapping a Banana Berry. Anyway, Fatine, thank you for your 3 donations. You got that 3 of cups in here. You are looking at there more of a friendship kind of connection, more of a connection that's just sort of a casual thing. They don't really want to be in there right now. They're looking for other people. They're looking, etc., out, and they're trying to get some answers with that. 8 of Cups said they feel like that they have abandoned you. And that's kind of true. They have abandoned you. They do have that situation where they're just not prepared. They're just not ready to get into anything right now. And the 4 of Cups, right? This is not something they just want to have a connection right now. They don't want to have a connection right now. They just want to back off and get all that stuff going. They're just not ready. They're not ready, but they appreciated the sentiment, I think. Fatine, thank you for your 4th donation. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. We got another YouTube career question below. Now, Banana Berry, we got you in the queue. Or Bardman, we got you in the queue. YouTube user wants to know about career, though. Currently supporting a team with a senior manager going on crazy-ass work week. Wondering how she will view me at the end of the week. Veronica, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, we're gonna keep on here. We're gonna keep using a little bit of art. I mean, it's gonna be a triple shot YouTube user art today. So we're gonna get some art. We're gonna throw it down. I love this deck. I love it, and I love it more. The Tower. Oh my, the Tower, the Sun, and the 9 of Cups. I think they weren't quite prepared for you. I think they weren't quite prepared for you. You do have the Tower into the Sun. Now, it's almost like Darcy. All right, I got your question in there. Darcy may be on delay or something. Oh no, Veronica, thank you for your other question. Thank you thank you for your other thing. Cappy Ram is back as well. All right, Darcy, you were in there. You were in there somewhere. Yes, you were in there somewhere. All right, let's see. All right, we are going to go with the team. The Tower into the Sun. I kind of like that. It means a lot of things have crumbled down. A lot of things have changed as far as the team is going. I think that it is super crazy. The Tower said there is a lot of things being hurled in, a lot of activity, a lot of explosions, a lot of things going on in there that's just sort of crazy indeed. The Sun says that you are kind of the shining light. I mean, the light is sort of pouring into you, pouring onto you. I think you're getting more attention than maybe you realize at this point. So I think people are watching you. People are seeing your progress. People are seeing the good news and whatnot. Overall, I think it's good. I think it's good for you. I think you are viewed well. You are viewed in a positive outlook and a positive way here. In my opinion, I think you're being viewed very well in this regards, because the Sun, especially into the 9 of Cups, right? You're looking at that illumination and followed by happiness and stuff like that. So if you're looking at sort of, where you're at, what kind of things we're doing and all of that. All right, we are going to do, Darcy is up next on behalf of 16-year-old daughter, Sydney. She wants to know what a future in terms of romance. What is in her future in romance? Let's find out. Well, at 16, we're just getting warmed up. Well, I mean, for some people. At 16, I think we're just getting warmed up. We're going to go with a nice romantic deck for this one. That's going to be the Modern Love Tarot. If you don't have this one, go get it. I mean, go get it off Amazon. It's free shipping on Amazon. It's not free shipping on her site, unless she changed it. I haven't looked in a while because I don't really care anymore. But I mean, there's that. Anyway, all right, Darcy. wants to know. We have some action. We have some activity over here in the love department. What kind of things are we going to find with that? The King of Cups? We had a good discussion on the King of Cups in the Patreon stream about an hour ago. A good discussion on the King of Cups. It's interesting. Is it positive? Is it negative? We can sort of dive into that now. See what is around it with a Knight of Cups, Emperor, and a Nine of Cups. That's going to be fairly positive. Going to be fairly positive with that. You're looking at the King of Cups, a Knight of Cups combo. You're sort of diminishing from one into the next. All right, here's my predictions, Darcy. You got to write it down, or I don't know, or at least save the video. I don't care. Anyway, but yeah, the King of Cups into the Knight. Here's what I'm thinking. They end up getting married. And they are married for about 5.5 years. This is my prediction. They end up getting married. They're going to be married for about 5.5 years. Now, they do have two major relationships before the marriage. The first major relationship, I think, is with either a Gemini or some kind of a very quick, excited, very unpredictable sign. And I think that goes really downhill pretty quick. It feels like there was a honeymoon period, and after the honeymoon period, it just goes straight downhill. It's like one of these to where you're like, what the hell is going on? This is not something I want to get involved with. This is not something I want to be in with. High Priestess, thank you very much for your generous donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the King of Cups into a Knight. All right. The second big relationship is more of a hookup gone right. So it's a hookup, and then we just kind of get a little bit more of a, relationship going. Get to see each other and sort of an on-off thing, sort of very casual thing. I think this person's around for a long time, like a long time. I think they don't go away for a very long time. Anyway, so it's just a casual thing, and all of a sudden turns into sort of this long-term weird, either like an unresponsive, needs a defibrillator kind of thing. Colby, thank you for your relationship. But yeah, anyway, so those are my two predictions as far as that. Now the marriage, again, like 5.5 years, and then it goes downhill. Well, it doesn't go downhill per se. I do think they have a child as well within that. The Emperor says basically the problem is they work too much. They become a little bit of a totalitarian as it goes. Nine of Cups just feels like there's a lot of alone time. It's too much alone time, and I think the person ends up cheating on them. So anyway, so there's a big, major set of predictions. Darcy, you got to come back and let me know. I mean, I'm going to be here for the rest of your natural life. So Darcy, come back in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Let me know what happens and how all of this stuff turns out. So yeah, be sure to write that down. See how much of that is 100%. You're going to be pretty impressed if you come back in 10 years and you're like, Tarot Oracle, you gave me a reading 10 years ago and all that crap came true. Like every single part of it came true. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, Angelina's going through my course. Thank you, Angelina. I appreciate that. If you're not subscribed over here, I am somebody who makes a lot of videos. Lots and lots and lots and lots of videos. 1,700 videos on this freaking place. That's because I've been here 12 years. And if you like all of the free content, I mean, you don't have to pay for a course. It's free. If you like all of this free content, throw me a like and a sub. I greatly appreciate that very much. And if you want to see more, like Patreon has lots and lots of how to draw, how to paint, how to make your own tarot videos. Patreon is full of that stuff. Patreon's full of behind the readings. And Patreon has news early, no ads, and tons of extra content for stuff. Anyway, so there you go. There's ways to support me if you like what you're seeing on that. Now we are here for the 100,000 Fatine readings. All right, Fatine is speaking of been busy, Fatine has been busy. I think Fatine has 4 reads. I don't know. I think so. Let me look. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 readings. All right, let's blow out the Fatine reads right now. Do them all and then come back and catch up with Bartman. Oh, no, we have to do Bartman first. Bartman's been waiting. All right, John L. John L's a dude. We like John L. We're hanging out with John. John L's half decent. I think John L's good. Like immediately, just nothing but intuition. I like John. I mean, bottom line, I like John. I think John is a cool dude. I just the first intuition thing I got out of here. Now, I'm not saying loan John $10,000 or anything, but I mean, Fatine has 5 readings. Let's see, Fatine, I got 4 on PayPal. Do you have one over here? Do you have one over here? No, I don't. Okay, so Fatine, I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. And I have this one. So you said 4th question. What's your 5th question? Can you retype that? I don't know what it is. Star Bright, thank you for your donation tonight. All right. John L., we're going straight from intuition. We like him. But what do the cards say? The cards could say he's going to stab you in the back tomorrow. I don't know. DK, welcome. Oh, DK, you remind me of a sketch pad I brought today. DK, I remember. Oh, hold on. Let me go get the sketch pad. This is so oddball, but hang on. Hang on, I'll be back. Okay, so anyway, I went to Michael's and I'm like, I bought a sketch pad and it was labeled as DK. It's DNIC or something like that. Anyway, I like this sketch pad because it like opens flat and the pages don't come apart and it's nice. It's bigger than normal and it was on sale for $7.99. So I got this. It says like a 200-page sketch pad for $7.99. It's 7x9. It's nice and light. This is my soulmate sketch pad. I mean, this is literally my soulmate sketch pad. Anyway, so I mean, I've been looking for a sketch pad like this because sketch pads will normally, anyway, it's like labeled as DK on their thing. Anyway, it's available at Michael's. If you use a 20% coupon, you get it for like $7.99. And this is my soulmate sketch pad. I mean, this is everything I've wanted in a sketch pad in my life. I'm just saying. I bought like 6 of them. So anyway, but yeah, I thought about you, DK, when I picked that up. It's kind of weird. Anyway, Madison, welcome. Good to see you. All right, back to like the normal stream content, right? All right, Bartman, how's the friendship with John L? 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King. You got a couple of kings in here. They're going to be a little bit demanding. Bottom line, they're going to be a little bit demanding long term. All right. I think that's going to be okay. I think it's something you can deal with. You do have a King of Pentacles. You do have a King of Wands. This is somebody who kind of likes it the way they like it. They are kind of, hard to sort of navigate through sometimes. They are a little bit difficult to communicate with and stuff like that. Overall, they're just a great person. The 4 of Cups, they have a tolerance limit for stuff like a BS or a tolerance limit for life. And you kind of see that, right? You see them kind of building up this, sort of this aggravation, building up this agitation sometimes. Not all the time, but you can see when they start getting their buttons pushed. Overall, the 7 of Pentacles does say it's a worthwhile relationship. It's worthwhile to hang in and stay in. It seems like just a cool dude overall. Again, intuition just says seems like a cool dude. But yeah, I think the friendship is going to go great. This is something to watch when you press their buttons. Don't keep going because the 4 of Cups says they do get upset. If they are a little bit bossy, just kind of call them out on it. Go, yo, dude, I mean, you're not paying me. I don't work for you or something like, don't be rude, but you know what I'm saying? Just kind of joke around or something. Anyway, just try to be prepared for both of those. And I think you're going to be all right. I think John's okay at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. All right. Fatine's got 5 readings up in here. The Fatine spam. Let's find out the Fatine. All right. We did. All right. Donate the pet. What's Omar's last thoughts and intentions towards me? I mean, not towards everybody, but just towards me. Aquarius Sunrise, it's good to see you as always. How are you doing tonight? Let's go with my tarot deck. Thank you for the 17 people who have ordered my tarot deck. I appreciate all of you. Like this weekend and this week has been a ton of people ordering my decks. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Shipping them all out. I got a bunch of books sold too. It's been a run. A lot of people want some content. I like it. Anyway, all right. I'm just saying the last thoughts, intentions, you're looking at a 9 of Wands. They're still in that hurt mode. They're still in that, like, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared to sort of come through, to come in and sort of do the right thing at this time. 9 of Wands says I'm a bit defensive. I'm just not prepared, right? Black Swan, thank you for your donation. But yeah, just not prepared right now. You do have a couple of Wands, though. They are building up to something. They are building up to either contacting you or building up to taking some action or stuff like that. Right now, they're just sort of scanning around. They're seeing what's next. I think what's next is their focus now. I think they don't have any plans. They're winging it. They're trying to figure it out on their own. I don't think they have much help. I don't think they have much, right? I don't think they have much with that. Yvette, waiting for yours. Yvette, I did ship it. Did you not get it yet? Hopefully you got it yet. I don't know. It should be headed that way. Anyway, let me know, Yvette, when you get it, how you like it. I appreciate you. All right, the second, when Omar going to contact me. So that's kind of the thing, right? You got a couple of Wands. You have that build up to something bigger, build up to something better. You are looking at them contacting you moderately soon. I would actually say, like, man, I'm going to say April, May. April, May. I guess I go with April. I guess I go with April. It is going to be something where they are very direct contact. I think if this is straight up direct contact, like straight contact, I need to talk to you, it's going to be direct. A lot of times we have readings where it's just not direct. Aquarian, thank you for your donation. It's just not direct. They kind of come in, kind of sidelined, kind of side saddle over, and they'll be like, hey, or they hit a like on a post, and you're like, what's going on? But the 3 of Cups, it does say they're going to be very direct. They're going to come in straight in, and I think it's going to be pretty good. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands does say it's going to be direct as well. Again, I think you're really looking at April. You got a 3 and a 6. Knock it in half. You're looking at mid-April, late April kind of thing as far as getting a contact. I do see it coming. The Wands from the previous read point that direction. Well, okay, if they contact you and you avoid them, what will be their reaction? They'll be like, well, why did you get all those readings about me if you're going to avoid me? I think that's going to be their reaction. That's going to be their reaction. If you avoid them, oh man, they're not going to like it. King of Swords, they're going to say, hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna do something else. The King of Swords, they're gonna take the action in their own hands. They're gonna do their own thing. They're not at a point where they're just gonna beg, get on their hands and knees and beg for your attention. The King of Swords says they have a little bit too much pride, too much things to do. They have other opportunities they're gonna kind of chase there. 7 of Pentacles with the groundhog, right? The groundhog interfering in the digging and things like that. I think they do think that maybe you're a little too emotional. If you're gonna avoid them when they contact, they are gonna say, I'm just gonna let them come back to me. I think that's bottom line. I think they're gonna stop. They're gonna say, let them come back to me. I'm just gonna cease and desist right now. They're not the type. They're just gonna come out of the hands and knees kind of thing. Does Omar looking on the tarot about me, on me? Okay, is Omar fishing around on the Tarot Oracle show? If I do ever see an Omar, all right, I'm just telling you now, if you join the Tarot Oracle show and your name is Nelson or Omar, I'm going to pay attention. That's going to get my ears perked up immediately, right? If your name is Nelson or if your name is Omar, my ears are going to perk up immediately. But will they come on the Tarot Oracle show? Will they come up here and be like, hey, what's going on with the 15? I contacted 15 and they just said, ignored me. I reached out. You said I was reaching out and here it is, the end of April, and they're just not. So what are they going to do, right? Are they looking at tarot? Are they looking at tarot on me? I don't really think so. I think they know that the decision needs to be made. Some decision needs to be moved through here. Knight of Swords, I think when they make the decision, they're going to sort of throw themselves out there and see what happens, right? Because of the Hanged Man. They know that you're not quite prepared for 100% thing with them yet. They know there's some healing. They know there's some things to do. And I'm just saying, they're going to be, right? They're not going to be tarot. I think they're more of not really that abstract. They're more of a concrete, day-to-day person. We do it this way. We do it that way. I don't really think that they're just digging through the tarot about you just yet. Maybe entertainment purposes only. Never dig through tarot based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Okay. Let's see. We got High Priest She-Wolf in the queue. Fatine did ask me the other question, but my chat program did not capture it because it's stupid. Okay. Sometimes, I mean, I wrote that chat program. So when I say it's stupid, I'm kind of saying that I failed, but that's okay. I can't be perfect all the time. I did the best I could. There's no documentation on it. It's not like they have an API. I just had to. Do you see that Omar and me going to marry each other in the future? I mean, how far can we look out? How far can we look out for Omar and you getting married? I mean, that's kind of an iffy situation. Well, the star says okay. I mean, I'm not going to rule it out. This is a lot of good cards. This is a possibility. This is something that could be done. This is something that could get done. Star says there is an intimate connection. There's a permanent connection here. You can't really avoid it. I mean, Omar's going to come around. Omar's going to be interested, excited sometimes. You're going to be interested, excited. You can't really shake each other with that. Nine of Pentacles does say there is a possibility of some constructive relationship or something that could be good in the future. Seven of Swords, though, you got to watch out for Omar cheating. I'm going to be bottom line with you. You got to watch out for Omar cheating, okay?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
So I think that's a high possibility. I think until Omar settles down a little bit, I think there's a possibility with that. All right, now where are we in the? we got a gazillion readings. We got career questions. We got Veronica. We got YouTube user. Career again is in still part of YouTube user, another YouTube user, and another YouTube user. Okay, all right. I think. We did the YouTube users. I think we're going to do Veronica. Then we're going to do the YouTube user triple shot after High Priestess She-Wolf. Okay, so Veronica is coming up here. What is coming towards me in love, and when will it happen? Let's find out what kind of lovey-dovey good stuff we can have. We got the Tarot of Oppositions. Now, I finally got the box. The book out of the box and all of that other good stuff. So there it is. Finally got the good book. Got the good book out of the box. So now you know what it is. Tarot of Oppositions. Because somebody did come in and they did complain. They're like, wait a minute. I don't know what the hell that deck is. And you know, because I do talk fast. I mean, in theory, you'd probably be better off listening to this video in like half speed. So like you go on YouTube and you reduce the speed by half. Then you could probably understand what I'm saying because I do talk fast. I got 65 donations some nights. I gotta talk fast. Tonight, we only have 24 donations. So, I mean, you know, it's nice and relaxed. I should probably slow down. It's nice and relaxed. 24 donations. Maybe I'll go get me some CBD oil from the other room. Maybe. I'm not ruling it out. Fatine, thank you for your other donation. All right. You got love. You got the Seven of Swords. This is really heavily indicating somebody. No, I kind of like that, the Knight of Wands. Okay, you encounter somebody out and about. Like you're just out and about and you just sort of run into somebody. And this is somebody that you think that you recognize. You do have a possibility. You're just like, it seems like I just know you. It's just sort of a fun, casual kind of thing. Anyway, I think you end up seeing this person more than once. And then after a while, you're just like, hey, let's sort of see each other, do something with that. The Knight of Wands says they sort of want that opportunity and all of that other good stuff. So I think you have a little bit of a good, as far as a good love thing happening with this. Three of Swords being reversed, or isn't that even reversed? That could be, they need to really fix that. I don't know if it's reversed or not. The Three of Swords being present, even if it is reversed, is like, The Three of Swords being here means there's something that's a little more casual, a little more sort of, not as serious, not as thick type of relation. It's just sort of something fun, something fun indeed. So I think that's what is up. If you're looking for when, I think you're looking at... Man, I think you're looking at after June, really. I think you're looking at after June for the sort of the run of the random, run-of-the-mill, kind of just a generic kind of thing. But, I mean, it is love. Love is nice. It's just something fun and interesting, casual. with that. Dab King and a YouTube user, thank you so much. Let's get Veronica a little bit of a general. By the way, I am working on a how to do a general reading video. So I'm going to teach you how to do a general reading. Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? How do you start? How do you even begin a general reading type of thing? So we're going to do a video on that. It's going to be fun and amazing. It's going to be a longer one because there is sort of a theme around it, at least in my opinion. Two of Wands. Look at this sort of a scaling of a mountain or scaling of a sort of a cliff here. This is sort of very, very interesting indeed. The Two of Wands normally is not like this. And if you get it reversed, it's more of a risky thing where the rock is sort of peeling off. The rock is sort of peeling off here. So it's more risque, but this is not really it. This is more of a stable sort of getting on there, getting it happen. I think that sort of points to a little bit of a risk taking. A little bit of a risk is coming up. This is something where you do maybe need to embrace risk a little more, especially with the Hermit being over here. The Hermit's sort of looking at us, illuminating. What are they illuminating? What's going on here with the card interaction? The Page of Pentacles. There's something confusing happening that does need a bit of risk to figure out, or something confusing that needs a little bit of risk to embrace or to make it happen or to make it work well. Basically, here's the situation. You have a risky situation coming up, and it is confusing. This is not something that goes step A, step B, step C. It's sort of very hazy. You're kind of wondering what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and whatnot. And I think that the more you do, or the more risk you take, or kind of sort of getting out there and just sort of handling it in the way that you're usually going to do that, is going to be beneficial to you. I think sort of backing up and trying to analyze, asking other people. I think there's a little too much caution in this area. It just needs to be handled, needs to be climbed. Because you can watch 1,000 videos on rock climbing, but until you do it, you're not going to get any better. Same thing with tennis or playing an instrument or something like that. So it's just a matter of embracing risk and embracing change in confusing situations coming up, at least in my opinion. Cappy, Cancer thoughts and feelings about May Cancer. Let's see what the Cancer's doing. I need a crab animation. I mean, everybody loves my Pisces. Everybody loves the Pisces animation. I need a crab because Cancer, I mean, a crab. I think Cancer is going to be the other most popular one there. Maybe I need just all the creatures wandering by, maybe a ram moving through, or maybe I guess the Virgin would be kind of awkward, but I got to do what I got to do. If a virgin has to walk across the screen, then a virgin's going to walk across the screen. Samantha, thank you for your donation. All right. Let's see. You're looking at, the same thing with sketchbooks, right? If you get the DK sketchbook, you're going to fill that sketchbook with all sorts of wonderful things. This really is my soulmate sketchbook. This is wonderful sketchbook. The paper's kind of thin, but I'm not going to be painting on it. I'm not going to be painting on it. This is it is so light. It is so light. It was $8. I picked up 6. Because I'm never gonna find a better sketchbook than this. It's got the little tassel. It's just everything. I need an Aquarius one. That could be. So it kind of gets awkward when you got the Virgin or the twins or something like. I guess I could have some twins dancing around. I don't know. Maybe I'll hire somebody. If you're a twin and you want to make me a Gemini. A little video on a green screen where two twins are dancing around. That would be perfect. I'll pay you $10. I'll pay you $10 for that. Anyway, all right, where are we going? Oh, Cancer. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. I found what I'm looking for. Sun, Empress. Geez, that's really nice. Their thoughts and their feelings are very good. This is sort of interesting. You do have these good positive cards sort of up front, kind of in your face. it's going to be difficult to sort of knock out a sun followed by an empress. It really is. Because like I talk about in my book, not my sketchbook, my real book, the sun illuminates these flowers. The sun illuminates the greenery and it makes it better. It makes it shine. It makes it superior. And I think that is a situation to where you combined with this Cancer, I think it makes a situation a little bit better. The Three of Wands, why is that reversed? It feels like I found what I'm looking for, but I can't take any action. Is there separation here? Or is there like or is there a distance or something like that? I mean, I don't know. Is there a distance? What's going on with here? Why are we so... The Three of Wands normally reversed, I would say you found what you're looking for, right? We're not scanning the environment anymore. But in this case, it feels like there's a separation. It feels like things just aren't working in some respects. But overall, man, they really like you. They really like you. All right, now we are going to do High Priestess She-Wolf. And then we're going to have a gazillion YouTube users. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, High Priestess She-Wolf, welcome and thank you for your donation. Interview for Kelly Services for the Willis Tower Watson. I've no, that's a lot of W's. Willis Tower Watson interview, Spectral Force, APS. Both positions are for healthcare. Okay, so we got two interview questions. Let's do them separate and let's find out what's going on. There is a distance. I got you. All right. Oh, we need something good. We need something good here. The Curious Creatures is going to get it done. The Double Mint Gum commercial. Wow. That could be it. That's probably copyrighted. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, if you're twins and you want to get on a green screen and dance around, I mean, I'll give you $10. I mean, how many, it's like 3 minutes, $10. Well, you got to split it between you two. So it's like $5 each, but I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. Interview numero uno with Willis Tower Watson. How's that going to go? 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the Emperor. Wow, this is mixed messages. That's mixed messages coming in there. If you're looking for an interview for this, I think the interview goes well. The job opportunity does not. I think the interview goes okay. I mean, did the interview go well? I think it did. But the job opportunity is literally collapsing before your eyes. There's something going on. There's something happening here. It's the three, new birth, new beginning, but it's sort of the cutting action here. In between the emperors, like you really don't have any control over where we're going, where we're getting. With that, you have the Lord of Defeat right here, the cat kind of chasing the mouse with the swords. It feels like that the interview's okay. They liked you, but the position seems to be just collapsing, or else the position is just not available. There's something funky going on with this. High Priestess, I wouldn't hold my breath for this one. The first one, I just would not hold my breath for. That's really weird. It's like good, bad, good, bad. So I think you are going to get mixed messages, especially with the cards going in that order. But if that's okay, then hey, that's the way it goes. All right, second one, 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. You are looking at the second question, interview. The second one looks like a better opportunity overall. It just looks like a better opportunity. The 8 of Wands warming up the cards, coming in sort of raw here. You're looking at, yeah, this looks like a better opportunity. It looks cleaner. It looks better. It just looks like something that's going to work a little bit better for you. 8 of Swords says there are some conditions about getting hired that you're not going to like. It's like, you know, healthcare. Maybe you love Delta 8 gummies or something like me, and then they want to, you know, I don't know. But if it, you know, 8 of Swords into a 2 of Wands, it feels like some hiring thing in there is a little bit challenging. Overall, it looks like you can get in. You can get in. It's just something that's possible, something that works, it's something that's functional. I like this one a lot better. I'm just saying, I like the second one a lot better. The first one almost looked like it's fake. I'm not saying it's fake, but it looks so weird. It looks so fake, that first one. Anyway, even though the interview went well, I think you think the interview went well. It did go well, but the actual implementation of it just looks a little challenged I mean, people's overall impressions of me, Colby, I like you. I mean, you know, that's what, That's all you need. Do you need anything else? Colby, do you need anything else?
I love you.
I mean, I'm going to say no. I mean, that's all you need. You just need the Tarot Oracle show to love you. Everybody in chat loves you. That's all you need. There's nothing else. Boo Boo, welcome to the stream. People's overall impressions of you, though. Let's find out. So if I met you in person, I'm out. I'm shopping for more bacon. I'm on keto. I'm out there. I'm shopping for some more bacon. April, it's been a minute. How are you doing? It's good to see you. All right. I mean, I'm shopping for bacon, and I run into you in the store. What is my first impression about you? Queen of Pentacles, you have a level of authority about you. You do. You have a level of authority. You feel like you know where you're going. You know where you're doing. It feels like you have that aura that people like, that aura of authority about that, especially with that Queen of Pentacles and that Empress as well. I mean, I just think people think you're just pleasant. You're pleasant. You're so like somebody that they can just talk to, just strike up a conversation with. Obviously, when you're smiling and so, if you're in a bad mood or something, or I don't know, maybe you stubbed your toe in the middle of the night. Have you ever played board games? All right, a little board games. You have a three-sided dice. It's basically like a little sharp object. You know what I'm saying? It's like a three-sided dice. It's like a sharp, it comes to a point, and when you drop it on the floor and you forget about it, you step on it in the middle of the night. If you did that, and then you went to the store, then probably people won't. But normally, when you're at your best, when you sort of, you know what I'm saying? That Empress, people like you. People enjoy talking to you. People enjoy interacting with you. Have a lot of cool things. The Three of Swords, you do seem unapproachable sometimes, though. You have those extremes. You have that you're having a great day. And then the other one, you stepped on a three-sided dice. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, somebody left it there, and now you're in pain. And you do have these two extremes about you. The Three of Swords, you seem to be unapproachable sometimes. But it seems like you're never in the middle. You're very approachable. You're unapproachable. Depends on your mood and how things are going and, kind of where you're at and stuff like that. Queen of Pentacles, again, we have a level of authority with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. You have authority of what you're doing. You seem to know what you're doing, and you seem to know where you're going. In other words, if you had to, if you were in The Walking Dead, you'd be the one leading. Page of Wands. I don't know. I think as people get to know you, you seem to need more goals. I mean, in other words, you seem to need to map out your goals a little better. I think there you go. There's the overall impression, you need to map out your goals a little bit better. A lot of times you sort of wander here and there and everywhere. And if you had a definite sort of a track to where you're going with this goal, you're heading in this direction, it would be more beneficial. So there you go. And you're amazing. So, I mean, that's all you need in life. Okay. We got 1,000 YouTube user readings. Let's go through all of them all at once. Current manager company. Okay. My company did an overhaul, fired a lot of people. My competition is now increased in terms of getting a team manager. What does my future hold at the company? Let's find out. Is a four-sided die? Oh, the caltrops. Yeah, that's true. Four-sided die. All right, four-sided dice. Yeah, you don't leave those on the ground. If you see that thing drop, you pick it up. You don't leave that. Not going to happen, because you're going to be in the middle of the night. You're going to come up and you're going to be like, ouch, that was painful. That was painful. All right, are we still going to be good? The competition is increased. Everybody's getting fired. Everybody's getting canned over there. The Devil and the Six of Wands and what? And the Nine of Cups. I mean, you do have competition. Nobody's going to get the competition and just eliminate them for you, unless you have like a ninja or something. But yeah, the Devil. There's always going to be competition. And that's true anywhere. When I make a tarot deck and I put it up on Kickstarter, I'm competing against all these people. I'm competing against all these people. There's competition. When I'm doing art and I post it on Instagram, I'm competing with other people that did art, other people that did paintings. Am I better than them? Well, I don't know. I tried. I did my best. I think at the end of the day, you just need to do your best. The devil, you're never going to not have competition, okay? Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory, you are going to be good. You are going to shine. People do like you. People do want to see what you have to offer. And the best of all, the Nine of Cups. I mean, you bring in value. That's kind of the thing. No matter what you're doing, where you're, okay, here's the TO lecture time. Here's the thing. No matter what you're doing, there's always competition. Always. You're never going to find anything where there's no competition. All right. This is life. And there's always a lot of competition. If you do art, then you have competition from around the world. In the old days, you'd have people that were local to you that you competed with. Now, everybody is competing with you. So, you just do the best that you can. And if the more value you can add, the better. So if in other words, I'm just delivering this thing, then I need more added value in order to make myself stand out. So add as much value as you can, do your best, and just completely obliterate the competition. And I mean, just obliterate the competition. All right, we'll end return as part of me. Okay, we'll end still return. Well, you do have a returning first. I said it. And will end still be returning. The Magician and the Eight of Swords. I mean, I think so. N needs a favorable situation to return, right? Some of the favorable situation to return. Once they see that, I think that they are going to be on the return. So that's going to be it. Thank you for the kind word, YouTube user. I mean, the Magician, right? They need that level of control. They need that level of power. The Eight of Swords, they're going to wait until it is better, until it is a little bit better. Coldplay, Yellow. That's a great video, Madeline. If you haven't seen the video on YouTube on that, that's a great video. It's really weird, but cool at the same time. I love that video. Anyway, what's it saying? I don't know. You tell me. Why does N creep my Instagram? He's done this for years. See, N and A both do it. N and A both do it. So let's find out why N does it. A wants to keep you on their list. Wants to keep you on their list of opportunities, as they say. But what does N do it? N does it more out of power. They want that power. They want that ability. They want that feel that they have authority over you or power over you. The King of Pentacles. This is something sort of a bullish market here. Ace of Wands. And they also want the ability to talk to you whenever they can. But I think both of these people care about you. Bottom line, both of these people care about you. Are they always ready to jump into a relationship with you? No. Are they always ready for that? N needs to sow their wild oats or whatever. Is that what it's called? Sow their wild seeds. You know what I'm saying? They need to stick it into different people at this point. So that's what Nelson's doing right now. And so they need to figure out what they want and how they want it and what they like and what they don't like. Until they figure it out, they're going to wander around and see what's going on with everybody. So that is, that's it. Anyway, does N want me? Let's find out. Orion's Animal Tarot, by the way. That's what that is. So in case you wonder what all these decks are, it's Orion's Animal Tarot, the final one. Does N really want me? The Sun, the Five of Cups. Now, this is something where N does, but they seem to just trash the relationship when they get it. N is always a grass is greener on the other side type of person. They have an opportunity and then they trash it. Right? The Nine of Pentacles. If they got the opportunity, they know they could call. They know they can be like, hey, I want to work things out. The Sun, I think they do have a positive outlook of you. They like you in general. But the Five of Cups, they just don't know how to make you happy. They don't know how to be in a relationship to make other people happy, to be consistent and all this other stuff. So A is the biggest inconsistency person, but N is the biggest overall failure as far as what they're doing, how they do it, and they know that. I mean, the relationships go downhill quickly. They get into situations they shouldn't even be in, and they end up just trashing the place. So that's the way it goes. Anyway, Starbright has a question below tonight. Okay. Question below. Question from Madre, my mom. Okay. How the date go with Rob? Is mom dating? Is mom, are you out there? Mom, is Rob hot? Is Rob hot? Mom, you can tell me. It's just us. It's just me and you. There's nobody else on this channel, Mom. There's nobody else on this channel. It's just me and you. Only me and you. So we got to know. Is Rob hot? Let's see. Starbright. Yeah, okay. So now Rob, okay, we need a Rob deck. We need a Rob deck. Now, Mom, I didn't say what you think I just said. I've said a deck. A D-E-C-K. A D-E-C-K. Okay, this is the Key Tarot. I don't know why I keep the stupid book here. You can see it's a Key Tarot. You can see it's a Key Tarot, all right? Why do I keep the book here? I'm putting the book up. Screw that. I'm putting the book up. That's it. I'm done. Than a man who's inconsistent. You know, I don't know. Nothing more unattractive than a man who's inconsistent. All men are inconsistent. You know, hashtag not all men. Just saying. Okay. Going out with Rob this weekend. Illusionary success or not? Emperor and the Two of Wands? I think it goes okay. This is not the best date you ever had, Mom. You know, this is not the best date that you ever had. This is not one of those dates where you're just madly making love in an hour and a half after you meet. This is not one of those dates where you absolutely hate everything about them. But it's a date that's mediocre. It's okay. It's all right. You know? Yeah. I mean, the Seven of Cups, the Lord of Illusionary Success. It's like, it's okay. Two of Wands, I might go out again if I have to. I mean, yeah, you like Rob. Rob's okay. But again, it's just not, you know, just not one of the just amazing people you've ever met in your life. The Emperor, I think you got better options. Mom, just saying, you got better options out there. You need to find them better options. You know, don't commit to Rob just yet. It's okay. It's all right. The Key deck is pretty. It's nice. Linda and I had a wonderful day today. Please let her know I appreciate her for teaching me tarot. Nicholas, I have no idea who you're talking about. Are you talking about Linda that comes on the stream? Why don't you tell her yourself? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nicholas, I have no idea what's going on. Black Swan. Love life for the next 6 months. Let's see. Will I meet anybody? Will I be in a stable relationship? What's going on with that? Give up the Wonderland, not the Wonder World Tarot. The Wonderland Tarot. It's this one. In case you don't know what the Wonderland Tarot is, it's this one right over here. And we got a button dedicated to this one. The Tarot in Wonderland, indeed. This is the kind of deck that you just embrace and you just love it. You love it. Speaking of love, though, 6 months, gonna meet somebody, gonna have a little fun out there. Hopefully we meet somebody that's a little bit less boring than, a little bit less boring than Rob. We need somebody that's going to be pretty exciting. Need somebody that's going to be exciting kind of thing. Oh, your options are nice. I think you do have somebody coming. All right. You have multiple people. You do have some nice things going on with that. You are looking at the Star and the World. You got two big majors sort of warming up this read, along with a happy home, happy family kind of at the end here, a little bit of an end of scope. I do think it's sort of interesting. It is interesting indeed. Fatina, I thought I got it. Did I not get it? Did I not get it? Let me look. Maybe I didn't. I need to scroll up. There you go, Nicholas, taking it into your own hands. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me scroll up and find out what's going on with this. What's going on with this? And I thought I did it. Fatina, I thought I did it. And the fourth question is, Omar, look at the tarot on me. I did that one. And then, hang on, I'm trying to find Fatine's question. I did. Do you see that Omar's going to marry each other in the future? I did that one. I think I did that one. Anyway, I said, yeah. I mean, I said there's a possibility of it. Anyway, rewind. If you don't see it, let me know. All right. Back to the reads. Black Swan, next 6 months. I think you have somebody coming. I think it's multiple opportunities that you have. Not multiple relationship, multiple opportunities. In other words, hey, I mean, there are some people out there that are interesting, that I want to embrace, that I want to get into, that I want to figure out, that I want to try out. The star into the world, two big cards. Like Black Swan, you're looking at big cards here. You're looking at significant cards going on. The star into the world means you're guided into a situation. You're guided into a place that looks interesting. It looks cool. I'm thinking you have a lot of fun with that. Page of Swords. Page of Swords into the Four of Wands. There is a possibility of something getting serious. I think you really do, right? I think there is a possibility of something getting serious. Now, the Four of Wands is a little bit less serious than Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, or the Lovers. I mean, bottom line, it's a little bit less serious. We're beginning something. We're starting something. I do think the conversations happen. The things start sort of manifesting and sort of moving in that direction. They don't necessarily solidify immediately, but things move into that direction. Now, oddly, you're the one that's a bit hesitant about this. You are a bit hesitant about it. I think you saw a couple of red flags up front. And I think that you glossed them over because of the rose-colored glasses in the honeymoon period. And then you're like, I don't know. Because you're looking back, you're saying, I think that was kind of a red flag. And I think that sort of prevents you from just leaping forward with that. But yes, to everything, the star into the world, there are multiple possibilities. I think one of them does indeed have a Four of Wands. Happy home, happy family, beginning of something. The chop off for sort of the Jewish wedding ceremony type thing. I think you have a little bit of that in there. So I like it. I like it. So that is a whole lot of yes. RR and YouTube user. Thank you for your donations. All right, where else are we going here? Aquarian sunrise. How will the coming year be for my daughter? Let's find out how the daughter is going to go and see what's going on. We can stick with, no, let's do a different deck. I do like to switch decks. I got a lot of decks the way it is. I mean, I do want to start out with Andrew. Andrews has a dysfunctional arm. Sorry about that, Andrew. Hope you do get better. It's been a while. Andrew, is that getting any better? Like I say, it's been a while. How did you injure it? I don't even know how you injured it. I just remember you mentioning it one day. It sounds terrible. Anyway, all right, let's find out about this and get a little bit of this going on. The Sun, Wheel of Fortune. Wow, holy majors, Batman. Aquarian. You're looking at some major changes with your daughter here coming out, right? I think you're looking here. So you're looking for the coming year. You're looking at sort of a 2022 overall view. You're looking at some big things. This is all majors until you get to the Five of Swords. It's almost like you skirt under some failures. There's something that happens that is, the birthday. Well, happy birthday, daughter. Happy birthday. So I think at the near the end of the year, December, I think you barely avoid a weird situation where it feels like that there's something could have happened and you barely avoid it. You escape it. It's very good. It is very good. It's something kind of interesting, right? The Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat, either maybe getting a situation that was unexpected and all of a sudden you just rock it, maybe getting a situation that was unexpected and you sort of dodge anything in there. But I think you do have an unexpected event coming in December for that. Overall, it looks like an amazing year. This is all majors for the rest of it. You got the Sun, you got the Fool. These are huge. This is a time to where your daughter's really just going to be rocking it this year. This is going to be a very happy time, very positive, a lot of good things happening, a lot of positive interactions, a lot of opportunities, like day-to-day opportunities. It feels like everything is just going smoothly. You got a lot of good things this year. Wheel of Fortune. This is sort of a day-to-day activity, though. There's situations where you just kind of got to take things day to day. See what happens. happens the next day. See what happens the next day and sort of treat things in that respect if you do come across anything that is challenging. Overall, this is amazing. You're looking at just an overall view. It is rock solid good. This is one of the best readings you're going to have for like an overall forecast, sort of a yearly outlook or anything like that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. A lot of opportunities. Sort of take the opportunities, make it happen. Power of the P. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Right. What else is going on? Move on to somebody else. What's next for the romantic life? By the way, if you don't have the Little Buddha Tarot, you need to get it. You do need to get it. You need to get that and find out for this. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. All right. What's next in the romance department? Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Hanged Man. I like that. You're in for a change, Dab King. You need a change. You're in for a change. I think that's critical. I think it's bottom line critical. The Hanged Man is such a freaking good card, man. The Major coming in here, just making the grade here for looking at romantic life. It is time. It is time for things just to roll around and make big changes. I think you're looking at from a different perspective. I think the life of romance, I think what you've learned, I think the approach that you've had, the approach that you're going to have is going to be so rock solid amazing that you're really going to have a good time here. The Hanged Man is all sorts of new things happening with romance. Page of Wands does say in romance, be careful what you commit to. It feels like you do have somebody that's not only wasting your time, but I think either I think they're purposefully wasting your time. It feels like you're being used almost as far as romance. Page of Wands, be careful, right? Approach this a little bit in hesitancy if you feel like you're being used and whatnot. Queen of Wands reversed. I think a lot of your future romance is something where you do just really fall in love. You really fall in love and you are looking at a loss of control from that, where you get the rose-colored glasses on and you're just trying to sort of make it, to the next stage and whatnot. But I think there is, by the way, we're ending soon. Power of the P is going to be the last one tonight. But yeah, the Queen of Wands reverse, right? A loss of control in love. I think that is coming as well. So be cautious about that. You don't want to lose too much control. You don't want to lose too much of that because that could end up in a situation where you're like, oh my, this is not something I wanted to be involved in the first place. Samantha is involved, though. Samantha wants to know, will Alyssa actually change when she comes back? Has she learned by now? I mean, Alyssa's been out there. Has she learned? Has she made any changes that are going to be beneficial to us? The Mons Tarot will let us know. By the way, I have the newest deck from Joanna Nelson. I just posted a review, and it looks really good, All right, Fatine, I got you in the queue. Somebody else ordered a deck. Thank you, LH. From New York. I appreciate that. We'll get your deck out tomorrow. Get your deck shipped tomorrow. Get it going on. We've been through a lot with Alyssa. Is she going to change when she comes back? Ace of Wands, Hierophant, Empress. I mean, I'm going to say no, but I think you already knew that. I'm going to say no, but I think you already knew that before you asked the question. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Wands, coming on back, trying it out, giving it a shot, and be like, I'll give it one more, giving it another shot. But the Empress and the Hierophant, that is such a stagnation there. Such a little too relaxed, little too much authority, a little too much attitude. Kind of coming in, not much you can do about it. Not much you can do. I think you already knew the answer, but I'm going to verify it for you. I think that Alyssa's not going to really make many changes when she comes. We're going with a thumbs down, We're just Aquarian Sunrise. Thank you so much for purchasing that deck. I will get it shipped out to you. All right. I don't think so. Here's the problem with Alyssa, and you knew this, and I know it. Alyssa likes how Alyssa's doing things now. Alyssa doesn't think that Alyssa's doing anything wrong. Alyssa thinks that she's got it made. She knows what she's doing, and she's got a little bit of that attitude of like, this is what I do, and this is what you're going to get. And if you don't like it, tough luck. I think that does work for some people, but just not for Alyssa. I think that works for some people, just not Alyssa. What I'm saying. All right, at some point, you got to ease up with that, with a chip on the shoulder. Anyway, what's next for my love life? Everybody's want to fall in love tonight. I mean, we got single people in chat up in here. Everybody want to fall in love. We're going to keep speaking of things I love. I love this deck right here. Oh, we got a jumper. I love this deck right here. When I see this Kickstarter, I'm going to dive on that like a baked potato. I mean, when I come off of keto, that sounds weird. Well, I was going to say banana, but that sounds really weird. All right, I'm just saying. I'm on keto, so I can't have a baked potato. But when I come off of keto, I'm going to have me a baked potato because I've been eating a lot of steak. And what do you want with steak? You want a baked potato. So it's starting to bug me, all right? I also miss bananas because I like fruit. So I was going to say, when I get off keto, I'm going to dive on a banana. But that's super duper awkward. Not going to go there. Just not going to go there. Anyway, all right. Let me get some water. I mean, you got to be careful what you say on stream. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. April needs some love. Needs a little bit for the next on the love life. Four of Pentacles. Oh, my. Fool, Hanged Man, Four of Cups. I mean, you're releasing something, sir. You're releasing something and getting into the next big adventure. And I think the big adventure is kind of where you want to be at this point, right? You did have a bit of stagnation. I think the stagnation is kind of pulling you apart. The stagnation is not exactly making you happy. It's not getting you where you need to be. It's not making the grade. I mean, there is a level of stagnation. I don't think you're super duper happy with it. That's the way it goes. Just the way it goes. I think you're releasing that. I believe that you are able to get something else going. You are able to get some new opportunity as far as sort of getting something going on, right? Getting something going on. So I think that's kind of where you're headed. The Fool talks about this level of adventure. The Fool talks about opportunities, new things coming, new things in love, new things that we can sort of embrace and go in and try it out. You are looking, as far as love life, a bit of change or a bit of different things happening. You do have some escapades coming with someone who's not who they say they are. I think the bottom line, not who they say they are. You need to watch out for that. Hanged Man is normally a different perspective, enlightenment, whatnot. In this particular thing, you have a rat, but the shadow is actually a man, or the shadow is actually a person. I think you end up talking to somebody on the line who's definitely not who they say they are. So you got to kind of watch out for that as far as the romance department. Overall, romance is tricky in your life. You do have opportunities that are good, but a lot of times they don't work out. You do have opportunities that are bad, but then at the end of those, you're like, that should have worked out. You have a lot of sort of strange occurrences in romance, in love, and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of, sort of a par for the course, at least probably until like 3/4 into this year. It's almost like you're in a pattern, almost like you're in a planetary pattern of sort of oddball things happening here and there. I'm just going to kind of put up with it as far as that goes. But the new adventure, the new exciting adventure you're coming up on, I think it's going to be pretty positive. I think it's going to be all right. I think it's going to be something that you enjoy, and it gets you out of the funk that you have been in before. So there you go. Pretty specific on that. Anyway, YouTube user has a double shot. Let's do RR, power of the P. Let's hop back to YouTube user D's current feelings for me. Let's find out. How's the D likes you? If the D wants to see ya, the D wants to poke ya. Let's find out what's going on with the D. Current feelings, Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. This is something that we do see with this individual is a level of hot and cold. Hot and cold. It is a problem with this individual, and I think they're still in the cold. They've really put you in through a cold season, that's for sure, right? They have a cold season. What's the name of this deck? This is a preview deck. It's called the Little Wizards Tarot Night Rose. Go to my videos and search for the video playlist called Tarot Deck Reviews, and you'll see this. So it's made by Amy, otherwise known as Push Kitty. Anyway, the Temperance into the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, man, this is something where they're hot and they're cold. They've always been like that. I think they put you through a harsh winter, and that's going to be pretty consistent for at least a little bit. The Five of Pentacles sort of ending this, so the harsh winter is not over yet. They are going to be a little bit better. The Ten of Pentacles says things do look up. Things get a little bit better over time, but you're still in cold season. I mean, the groundhog saw their shadow or whatever. You got a few weeks of winter left, but yeah, I think they still feel like that they're in cold. They still feel like that they don't have a lot of opportunities for you to get together. Not a lot of good things sort of back and forth right now. Anyway, Jared's Tarot. Welcome. How you doing? Power of the P. With a girlfriend of mine, are things going to get better between her and her man? Let's see. She's a Pisces. Can we do the Pisces thing one more? I think we can. We can do the Pisces. She's a Pisces. All right. She has a significant other, and things going to get better. They're kind of challenged at the moment. The King of Pentacles, Judgment, the Empress, and Strength. I mean, that kind of points to, you're looking better. Okay. You're looking better. I think part of this problem here is you're trying to get blood from a stone, as they say. There's not a lot this person, her man is going to do to make things better. It's almost like that her man's waiting for her to make things better, or right? Fatine, you're still in the queue. I appreciate you. All right. I appreciate your patience. Anyway, the King of Pentacles into Judgment. This is going to be something where you're not going to change your man. Right? You're not going to get in the situation where everything's going to work out great. You're not going to get in a situation where the man's going to put in a bunch of things, a bunch of effort. It's almost like that they've given up on the effort. And I think that's part of the problem. So if you're waiting for the man to change, you're waiting for them to just suddenly put forth a ton of effort, no, not so much. I do think things can get better, though. There is a situation where basically he's relying on her to make the situation better. So if she does sort of go way out of her way, sort of really sort of make things, I do think that you have a chance of fixing everything. I do think so. But how much effort are you willing to put into it? Right? I mean, if somebody's that sort of inconsistent, if they're lazy, if they're not going to be putting forth that, do you want to put in 120% to fix the relationship? I think that's going to be a question they got to ask themselves. But Strength said if they do have the patience, if they put in more effort, I think if they come through that, I think the Judgment into Empress says we can fix things, we can repair things. I think this is a situation where once things are repaired, they stay fixed. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just need a Band-Aid over it. You need the cloud to be removed from the situation and for things to get a little bit better. And I think that once it does get better, it permanently gets better, at least in my opinion. Fatine, all right. Let's see. Fatine had does Yasser interested in me or something? All right, let's find out if Yasser is interested in you indeed. As if Yasser's going to be all right for you. If Yasser's going to be all right. Let's see. Chiseling mortar off the bathroom floor. That's always fun. That's never fun, but hey, that's always fun. All right, let's go with a little bit of the Phantom Tarot. Indeed, to find out, is Yasser interested in me? Does Yasser like me? Is Yasser all right? Let's find out. Let's find out what Yasser's doing over there in Yasser's world. You got the Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. Yasser could take you or leave you. I don't know. Are you really interested in Yasser? Or is Yasser just like somebody you're just like, yeah, I'm going to ask a question? It feels like that Yasser's more of somebody that you're just going to ask a tarot question about rather than somebody you're like genuinely interested in. I mean, Fatin, that's just what's coming through. 6 of Wands into the Magician, into the 10 of Wands. It feels like, hey, Yasser's okay. Sure, why not? But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you're really hitting you're really kind of hitting the bottom here. the 10 of Wands. Are you really interested? Really? I mean, are you? Are they interested in you? They'd be okay with they'd be okay with something going on. I think they'd be okay with trying something out, but it's kind of a dead end. You're kind of looking at a dead end, really. Yes, I would just give up. I wouldn't chase Yasser with all my heart. I don't really think you're that interested anyway. So that's just my opinion based upon the cards, right? Based upon the cards, I would say don't waste your time. Just look elsewhere. Anyway, YouTube user has 2 more readings. So for all the readings, no problem. Appreciate your patience, no problem. A serious note, I've actually got some best life. Okay, cool. YouTube user has 2 more questions. What are they? Will P and A marriage last? A question for somebody else. Okay. So I got a question for a friend. Is that what's going on? All right, will P and A marriage last? Hopefully you get a better reading than that last one. P and A marriage last. 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Star. I say, yeah, I like it. I mean, you have some nice stuff going on here. Isn't it? The Ace of Wands, we're both willing to commit. We're both willing to give it a shot. We're both willing to go for it. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family with the Star. YouTube user. I'm going to say these 2 are just a fantastic couple. These 2 are a fantastic couple. This is looking really, really good. For like, all you need is like the lovers over here to finish this off and make this just the best reading ever. This looks like a great marriage. This is just straight up good marriage. Anyway, should I take the class while working? Extended education while working. Let's find out if that's going to be something that you can do. Maybe. Now the Cups, Page of Wands, and the Ace. Absolutely. Ace of Pentacles kind of points you to you need something. This is something, Bonice, thank you for your donation. This is something, if you can get in the class and focus and get good, if you take a class that improves your career, maybe get a new cert, maybe get a new class that's on top of your career, that's going to be good. Knight of Cups says if you're passionate about it, take it, get it done. Page of Wands, don't let the class override work, though. Make sure work is your first priority. And Ace of Pentacles, absolutely get into the class and do it. I think getting into this class gives you a nice refresher. I think you meet a lot of nice people that are very pleasant while you're taking the class. I think this is something that you really enjoy doing. I say absolutely go for it. Will R and I be in a relationship? Let's find out about that. Are we going to get a relationship with R, or is this not something that's possible? By the way, we got Bonice is the last reading of the night, and we are out of here. We got to get out of here eventually. We got to take a shower, and we're not eating anything. We ate some shrimp earlier. We're not eating anything else. Will R and I be in a relationship? Well, yeah. Is R in a relationship with somebody now? Is R in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? Why do we have the 3 of Cups next to the 7 of Cups? Basically, I'm leaning towards y'all need a little bit more variety than you two. Like you two being together, you need a little bit more variety, or there's something else going on here. I mean, one of y'all may be in a relationship, one of them may be looking, either you're looking at other people or they're looking at other people at this point. So if you want to do a relationship or something, the Nine of Pentacles says it could. Y'all like other people too much. I mean, y'all like other people too much at this point. Y'all need to settle down. I'm just saying. You're looking for you to be in a relationship. You're looking for R to be in a relationship. Y'all need to settle down. Y'all are looking at too many people. I mean, you got the 7 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, third party situation. Sort of the Lord of Illusionary Success combined with too many options. Y'all need to, y'all need a variety of lovins right now. Later, maybe. But right now, y'all going to be looking at other people, is what I think. Just based upon the tarot. Based upon the tarot, that's what I'm saying. Bonice, will me and P reconcile? We'll go to the Tarot Tower and get a good reconciliation deck, which would be this one. All right, Bonice is the last reading of the night. The last is Shrimp Continental. Well, it's like the grocery store sells cooked shrimp. So I like it. So I'll get that and I'll just eat it straight out of the can or eat it straight out of the container. But it's pretty good. I like cooking shrimp myself. I do. But, after enough meals, I'm just like, nah, I'm too lazy. Death, worry, fighting. No. This looks really harsh. This looks really harsh for this. Yeah, okay, reconciliation looks rough right now. Reconciliation looks pretty rough. You got fighting, still sort of prevalent. You got worry, you got concern, and you got the death card. Now, Bonice, I think you're asking this question because you had a dream, didn't you? I mean, fess up. Let me know. I need some feedback right now. Did you have a dream? You had a dream of something about this, sort of pointing towards this one. I think there's a dream associated with some of this activity. Death card says in order for you to reconcile, there needs to be some massive changes in a lot of different things. Are you willing to do those massive changes? Are you willing to do kind of, I don't know. It's up to you. It looks harsh. It looks very harsh. It looks like that you have a lot of changes to do. You have a lot of things to fix. You have a lot of Band-Aids to put on various wounds for the reconciliation. But it looks like time may heal these, but you definitely need to at least have some more time available for this. Death, right? You are growing a rose. It is a matter of letting things grow, letting things sprout, letting things move on. But but there you go. All right. But yeah. So the dream, I think but you did have before. All right. Now this is something, Bonice, let me give you some advice. When you have the dream again, and I think it's going to be almost the exact same dream. When you have a dream again, then I would contact this individual. Then I would contact them, all right? But not before then. Because I think the dream will cue you off as to what the best timing is. Sashi, thank you for your donation. We are ending soon, though. I will get to your donation reading tomorrow. Please tune in. Tomorrow at 6:15 Central Time, and we will get your reading done then. Until then, I will see all of y'all later. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass, but I'm not gonna wait.